Hello everyone, my name is Deges, recording this video for Fort Hays State University AEP800VD Module 15 New Technologies in the Classroom. And so the technology that I want to talk about in this video is the Wix website. And this video is designed towards students to teach you how simple and easy this website is to use. So first standard for students is ISTE60, which is publish or present content that customizes the message for intended audience. So I think this is really important for students to know who's exactly going to be seeing their website, and so they tailor their content specifically to them. And then also standard 2B, students engage in positive, safe, legal, and ethical behavior when using technology. So I think this is also really important because we get to teach the students that digital citizenship aspect and making sure that they're only posting what they should be and they know what's right and what's wrong. And so the reason that I wanted to talk about Wix today is because I feel like teachers don't always understand how easy it is to use. So I kind of created this little demo video to direct it more towards students, but to show teachers how easy this is to use. So I hope with this that you can see exactly how easy it is to use. So to get started, we're just going to start from scratch here. So like most things, you can log in with Google. I'm going to use my Fort Hays account. So sometimes they'll ask you a few questions just to help get to know you a little bit better. So we're going to create a website for myself. And it's going to be a blog. And we've never done this before. Most students probably never have, so that's okay. So Wix will actually, they can create a website for you, but that really kind of takes out the creativity in it, so we just want to choose a template. I'm not actually going to create an entire website for you. I just kind of want to walk you through a couple features here. So we have holiday recipes, traveler. They can search different blogs over here. You can always change it. The reason it pulled us to this blog was because I selected that I wanted blog, but we can always mix it up a little bit. So food blog, makeup, business, fashion and style. There's a ton of different options out here. And just because it says that it's an art and culture blog doesn't necessarily mean that you have to use it for art and culture. You can always use it for something else. So in my previous video, I talked about how I'm into baking. So I'm actually going to go and we are going to do this food blog. So we're going to edit it. You can see that the price is free. So we're going to edit this food blog. Alright, so it'll actually give me a little walkthrough if I want to. We're not going to watch this right now. You can always just find this video on YouTube, but there's awesome tutorials out there created by Wix that I always have posted in Google Classroom for my students to be able to access at any time. So in here, you can see the different image, you can see all your different headings. I mean, it looks a little overwhelming at first, but they really break it down for you to where they kind of already have it pre-designed. So now you just have to create a blog subtitle. You know, it helps you really get started. So we're going to come over here to menus and pages. So they have 3 different views here, the home, the blog, and the about. So we're going to go to the about. So here is where you can put the about. I can upload a picture of myself in a paragraph, talk about who you are and what your position is, subscribe via email, your contact me. So you get to put all of this different information right here to where if somebody actually fills this out and submits it, it actually submits it to them. So they can actually, you treat it like a real website. Your background. So just for fun, we're going to change our background to bananas. Now this isn't something that I would typically do, but you know, it works. So I want to go back here to blog, and I want you to notice how the bananas did not carry over. So you can actually change the background to be specifically to what it is. So maybe if you really like bananas, you can have the bananas on your about me. Just kind of walking through, you can add different headings, you can add different images, add a gallery. You can really you just drag it over and it just kind of imports it wherever you put it. So you can always, you know, I'm going to drag it down because I don't want it covering that. So now I can upload more images right here, maybe about me or my family, whatever it may be, you can kind of upload it there. So kind of walking through, you can add different apps. So if you have If you have an app, if you want to add, you have a social account, you can add those on there. You can upload different stuff, whatever you need to. Taking bookings, not really something that you would probably use in your class. And then your blog manager. So you can create your posts, you can manage your posts. So this is kind of all the little creating. I know that's a really brief walkthrough, but I think a lot of it with the Wix is just kind of getting in there and actually having fun and playing with it. So for teachers, I think a lot of people think like, oh, I can't use a blog or a website in my classroom. I don't teach technology, and that's not true at all because I've started using it as kind of a substitute to Google Classroom where students create a blog and they make it about them, and then I give them different posts to talk about. And so instead of having them turn in a reflection paper, I have them blog about the assignment. And so what did your group work on, and what did you learn, and what could have went better? And so they get a blog about it and they can interact with each other. We have a place that everyone posts links to their blog, so you can go back and view it at any time. And so it's really fun because the students get to make something different. They get to add new tabs, and a lot of times students will realize like, oh, I should have done this, and it's like, well, go back and change it. You can always update your blog, just like other people update their website all the time. So I hope that using Wix is something that you might consider using in your classroom, and I hope that you learned something from this video. Thank you.